You just experience some things. Anything I then udo hu aba be shemu no. Nti ma ye mfa nyoma ni nyina say this is where the any says you choose family way. Omo wo mema, omo wo oba, no eye decision obi wo ho no so be wo man ko a eye mu mienu oba ne be ma na mu hie mu no. Eye mu mienu. Nti ma ye mfa bibia say nti wa wo oba nko a na so obi so wo be ma nko a. Hey, experience. What is wrong with that one? Family way. Last time is about who be sa kola no money ben oye your be yare. It's part of the experience. Yeah, in your auntie as we are. So you be it doesn't mean say obe hu so you so na. Agro na ye di ni wa ha no be tina obe tu hu akwa akotena nchen yo. No. This time no be ti agro no but we need da. This time you see everything. Say, oh, be away when you be and when you are projecting, that person is telling you something. They are teaching you something. Then you move on. About Pame Pastor, what you must say?
Yeah, but me answer na me mind na me bisa say is my answer right to all those scenarios now. Me share around that and I me it comes into my head no. So me answer and they say it looks like we are supposed to know from the onset. We are supposed to know from the beginning.
Now Greg. And she imagine say exams are better on exams we go exams room. Now you exams in the questions in the then what are we doing here? Everything that we are doing right now is part of the game. It's part of it. You pretending to say ure fini pakra for you to even sell back kai ni pakra it's part of it. If I talk about here. You see everything. Bibia can even the onu so nya ne de fit in kwalabre mu no e kan agro ne ho bi. Ana de we nya ne de so fit in kwalabre mu no e no so kan ho bi. Unhu nu kwalabre ma what ade asesa ne say when you ba ho so wa ade bi ho. But essentially you are still part of it. Pastor what you must say?
Matiase.
And you can no why?
Mpacho you Matiase.
Medase.
You thank you.
Tika if I talk away.
Yeah, my ba.
Oh, what about
God bring me more money.
Move on, champion, not beginners for my check.
Okay. And I just saw you to see come the host in my only goddess.
Yeah, me that's it. And you know, at this point, I say me feel free, baby, and I'm boy.
I'll free why po Psalm 23. Now the cannot to us.
Okay, Mr. Sam.
I was at home too.
Yeah, Josuminia.
I don't know. Loris to tell me, as I say, Bibiano escaped from the mind. And you know, 9% this I say, this is Suano. I didn't feel. And say, Mammy, more none of this, a period and decide the mind. Bibia or Monomotle, no more time, I just to me. It is some no more time, as I say, is it also working at the background? Anyone.
Okay. Kuna de Paul.
Not queen or goddess or now one who seek na seek a free so.
Sika ho.
Yeah, dream is
Okay. But what's any question?
you.
Okay. Sam Pacho bet my CBM.
Mpacho bisa say yesu suano saa time na ye parents na decide my can nsem akire ye sometimes no decide say ye because they have plan for us saa time na yesu suano enti mpesisi na mabeti ya say adwen na ye bia saa time na omo kan ni omo kan ni na at that stage no is it working now na sisi ya no mu na say ni amina mu sisi ya ya mimi de na mimi na mu.
Okay. I think said you much one na yeah, a quite no more to all my omo de kwa asole no wakam so da so kwa asole a Oya okwasole we Muslimanu nso a oda so ye Muslimanu. Ye do ko school ma ba ye adwuma oda so ye adwuma no so kwa no mu boto ho no a eno wa na nipa nam so na o ma mmɔ saa hu kwan we na nto ho di na wa hu mfiri nkola blem no. Se wo firi nkola blem na o ma me sha se wo ye okra e ba wo ye okra ani se no odi hye wa na mu anke bia wo nyini ye no ka wo kɔ wani nkura because ka ade ne bɛda ne ho adi nkola blem. Tina ya sure ka se mama mofra ne kwan no mra me nkyɛn we mu de omote osoro aheni ni mu dada wote ase cause we akra na unya misu no eda di wo mu dada and bibia nhye wo so program bia ni ho ma but ye do kwotena asoli mu no wakonya program foforo se papa bi ti soro ofu abodwe se okuta poma abofo atwa ne ho ahia ye tan so ya ka jo se Mohammed ono nso so ti wo be ware ma na ya sesei ono nso som na obenya babia akɔgyana ukwa be wale ma 70 virgin 70 nipa ba ko ebe ma o yire 70 awale nti no na bi a wo de ne nam nti no ekwan no muboto ho no na da so na mu until say oba de ye adoma me no mi no be pie part we so a ye try say ye besesa sa nneɛma no free young generation ye so kɔ no ye besesa nneɛma no menkura na atwusu ye mo ankasa no omo ye willing so omo de be ye adwuma so yes and nneɛma mu twato hɔ no eno na da so na mu omo gu nsan so na nanamfo nso hɔ omo mada so bɔntwene dodo hye omo motuam konkono omo bodondo saa ma konfo sasa ye kuma ponchi no omanya ne nan na omo de akoye nkwan no mawe omo da so gu akura se obo saa nneɛma no wote ase ndinya kwan na omo twato hɔ na ne nam no eno na nam so no until say nimdie we ana besesa na nei no ye hunu kurenti ye de ye ho afiri esum mu ye nsum bibia ye nhye bibia ase unhye tumi bia ase tumi bi ba opewadamfo ne nanante ompewadamfo bia ko ne baabi. So lack of knowledge my people perish. What they put us through no one that so na mo kan no kure kire ni anka now you are far ahead. So when kola your mobile masha say mo project into another universe, into another galaxy no akuhu engineer companies in another beings na nkura we be nyini no mo ye different thing than us. What you say no mo different thing than us. Nya de odwene na bi na omo dwene because omo hu wi ase no foforo omo timi kom nya experience omo nai omo nso dae. What you say so omo adwene be say e be different wono o ka se wi ase na ani omo be ka se peba bi gina na onim de wo wi ase. What you say satan mo be kire galaxy be 100 a ono wan kasa akọ nti o ka we kire wa wo be imagine chenye no nti de ajanum de atu mu no eno an ye da so na mu.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Miss Manda.
that's bad.
Chesa metimi de kakra asika mpacho metimi de kakra bi asoso a waka ne nyina na mebese yeni ba ye ho so wa ade mu ya na ye use programming ye den even the ye no ha sisi and Christ part of it e kan ho bi programming but this time the ye wo ho asem na ye ka cho we are preaching yourself to you. What you say? First programming may be an religion, but programming be how than who or subconscious mind and picking CC. I say, what to make us immediate. Maybe I am a pepper, fufu. Who's to understand one for one, but it be a fear of be and I say, baby, I'll call you know, Eddie will be was immediate, me per ma. It be a program, baby, out tonight. What you say? It's your marketing kitten still within our subconscious mind. Cry. It doesn't mean saying it's part of the experience. But what must say, no, kakran and I'm a person with the count in your marketing getting to a why, me that say, me chiami who say, I won't yet then, say, I mean, ningina can everything that we are doing because over empty. Why I say computer, empty, no. Still, I was here downloading BB, a good suma, na wait me to check and only a drain. It's all part of it. It's a man real fee and was say, we feel say be a programming be idea mind be no but this time no there now we need a ho. On say wouldn't him BB now different from say when wababe who say at the end say that now no and the man come into we need quite our first our no. Tikakra na me pese me deka Apostle Eddie Honono. Thank you very much.
Okay. That's him. And one can. At this point, there may fan from my point of view. Echo. Echo.
Yeah.
Pastor Udina no.
And greetings.
Okay, good evening.
James, Vijay Songwe.
Pastor Boko.
Yeah, now yes, about the mind. Now, mitiasi which is the mind equals to the thought divided by the emotions. But the mitiasi say like before I said the thought no bet me ayejuma no me who say as emotions no have a great effect before I say the mind no bet me ayejuma na emotions no mimi hunu say as yenya na every da kumanum ana say as feelings bi a have towards the thought no ene man yi na person mi say if you are living in the heart ema na no kra emi say the teachers ni bi kra teach say how the mind work no you can the heart too can do the same thing over there. So if you are thinking or like the thought is coming from the heart, a bit me about say emotions so a bit me attach it to the heart maybe our thought no a bit me have an effect on it and as I say.
Okay. Teachers for no ebi ho bi ma na say yenko a.
Adu makon wa ha.
Chairman.
Yes, ni se wate for dia. Na kwen so wa ha ntin.
Yeah, Captain.
Yes, I was. But what's the question?
There be man shut anthem, sir.
Okay. Compatriot senses to be a man why?
Yeah, and then I me per se me who say throughout the learning no like I say how the mind and as we use to adwene no e di ye niam no ye tumi ye every akoma no and in person me who say now that the mind the thought no emotions no na emani di juma na say juma me person me who say if we think from the heart and I say ye dream be free akoma no a and also no thought no to me juma or the same thing as the mind the thought from the mind is doing and
okay, so you see, I know all can mind and all can brain once all can mind. Yeah, mental plane. You can say mind that mind, you know, a mental plane. Yeah, all of us are connected to it. And as a yenya information free ho. Into mind it's a database. As a computer database, information be information about creation bibiano a honey ete and if any mind. And to mind, you know, a send this signal and a receive signals based on what the brain is communicating. What you see, and the answer na bibi ebe dobzi ya say you know your friend thoughts no e mental plane ho for the lack of better words no ideas and I say energy say signals and ho and it's a brain tim to ho a na ascend na e dia tum and I say ho the same way your heart no. When your heart yearns for something, it may drop it in there as well. And you know, differences between mind and brain. I also say mind and mind and kasano and brain and a
The brain will receive information from the mind. Heart should receive information from the heart, from the mind. So, example, I meet him say, "Young friend said FM stations." On says, "Oh, them radio need to say mind, it is a brain." And it's a uchimua, nakoto frequency bia. Never say Otek FM and I say back on Peace FM. Na achi Peace FM information. But that does not mean say all the other FM stations they knew them more and so hope the women chimu fan to ho. And the moment I will be tuned to that frequency, no, I also ubenya some information so from there. They are all coming from the same place. Or they are all using the same waves. A waves no me use. And you know, or heart, you know, what your heart yearn for, no, it can drop. And what your brain also yearn for in the form of tuning into, no, you can receive it as well. If I try to answer our question,
Yeah, Matthias, yeah. Nature say the heart and the brain, no, they are fetching from the same frequency.
they can, yes, they can fetch from the same frequency. They can. But
okay.
It depends on what kind of, say, idea artificial. Most of the time, I would say about 90, for the lack of 90 over 90%, you know, idea most of the you know so here because it's very very tough to program, and that's a very tough so bet me influence the heart, you know, since bet me influence the brain. Heart and influence the nada and I quite so be shemuno edine. And I did be a very heart in my babyano, mostly a very pure because it connects directly to the soul, the heart.
Yeah. Echo.
Yeah. Yes,
So that the all can, I hope you say what you say. All those things, the mind in any heart in no. Yes, they are first of all, you have to know, say they are everything is connected. So what I say. But you have to know when to use the mind and when to use the heart. For example, if I want, okay, na yeah na nakasa.
To
For example, say if I want to use my mind, so at yasana me know the idea. Definitely, the mind, you know, if anything, the conditions ebeka home, which is not pure. But they make an ultimate say.
Yeah, me too. I say.
And when I want to use my heart to do something for you, I will do it without asking you anything back. It comes with no conditions.
Wait a minute, Mr. O. The condition over here, no.
Mini atubu. Mini mpefe se me ya de afiri makoma mpa ma obi a. Mini se nipa we ontimi ntua me ade a me ye so kada. Like only she for instance, your family ontimi and replace the medema no. Purely from heart, then you do it. Obi also oye obi a de ordinary obi a ye wa say bi talk about obi a na dwe na didi. And all ya ma oni nyina no onim say that be usu be ye bi ama no enti na oye. That is not from the heart. That's how you can differentiate between adia efra komenum and adia efri wenum. Even though you are doing the same thing, I might be doing something for A, knowing very well that A can never replace it. But I'll do it for the love and now with the intention. Say, I'm doing it for my fellow soul. But I'm going to do the same thing using the mind to do the same thing for B, right? that I know say be there. Oh, yeah, we scanning a chill bit to America, and after that, me want me also be one.
Yeah, I know say Echo, why you confused? You don't understand because why not
Yeah.
a beginning? A beginning, you know, and yeah,
Oh,
we have 3 ways.
Dream man, more misses or more questions than many misses. So others will use it to learn as well.
There be nana
Okay.
things in there also back up for now because we need planning doors.
Okay.
Wait there. Your friend is saying the thought, no, can the thought have effect without the emotion applied to it? And me find some have it thought to be without emotions. So as thought, no, a bit me I juma bra. Me find emotions be attached to it.
Of course.
So the thought,
You
no,
know,
the thought is there for the soul to use it. Thought, no, a drop here, and now tune in. It can be said we use emotions. It cannot be emotion. It can just be just paying attention to it. Paying attention to it. Putting your focus on it alone. It might not be said within. If you are talking about intention or emotion, the mum. Awareness now the course more no and also can is part of the energy. So there are different kind of energy and talk a year juma. Not only emotional energy in Kwan. What is here? Before I talk to me, but now if you would to now you know, hey, I deal with party. Now start now, yeah, you are bringing it. If you also a bastard, you see with Janison, you see, to say the way you and you know, levels. But all energies can power, or each energy or every energy can empower thoughts for it to manifest. It doesn't have to be an emotional energy.
Okay.
yeah, I think say
Okay.
first of all, on now why confused. And I'm
Friends, a dream. And the
yeah.
wife is on me to know.
Oh, sir.
I'm the one me to know.
Hey, me who know.
And also a man is also.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Echo, I don't know, but Echo, what you say for now, no, yeah, that's how it sound. That's what you say.
Chase away there, mommy. Me kaki to ebi departure.
Okay.
Eko mini obisafa thought ho. Eko the thought is there to serve you as a soul. On say nkomo ya oni ye di sesi ano. Eye thought. Na eba uchi ma wo de ka say. Se no na wo pese wo bisa de a. The thought ni de eno an ye di communicate wo pese wo sorry anopa na wo kodidi a thought kro na na beba uchi mu se medi benku ni fufuo. Na what you choose. Wobetumi ada ho di na aduane foforo aba be tutim wo na obe choose so no ono no wo ho kwan so choose thought no de opese odi use what you say anything you can you are not the mind no you are there to choose the thoughts. One thing about heart no ndwindwin heart no ya ade a ta na wa ye because on one dream say we say me ye say ma wa we ba be count but mind ni de or dream 50-50 ade a me ya ma no da chi be we say me nya say nti anko saa conditions did that home and no na chase I can was them but heart in the or yeah dear and yet I drink them or yeah because say or person or yeah and yes or train be work if I what must say and it's yeah that mind in the heart in the moon but thought dear is there to serve you na ka dey dey be nkomo wa ha obey den one thought and be suit him a is to come dem thought we ka konom thought fufuro about him as soon as me tin nka che thought eno ho ade ya thought komo kasa no eno an ye ka wan asem ye komo an ye di we ha sisi yi me no kasa sisi ya won say thought bebre about him say because that question no is the same thing.
Even for
I
example,
hope say what you say
so also
Yes,
na say also na pana uko paste here, do you add emotions?
for emotions in ka ho
Do you add people say a question when upo say choose here, do you add emotions?
No, I don't know always be me yeah.
it's thought it's still thought And it's
So why do you need emotions and sana what him up is? But what I so the thoughts no or effects on one kasa ni own. When I say you don't have to add emotions before I say about something concrete.
Dream, I remember thoughts on anything special is the past tense of think. Think.
Yeah.
And the past tense na thought. And I will hold the dentino. Abu no hold the dentino friend thought. Just words. Also, you play with a lot of words.
Double back and forth.
Hey, man, just no.
No more question of was and or house why study see why confused. A wogun so a champuma.
Yeah, no, Busia. Michelle Bibia.
Yeah, Joso.
But the master was a minim say. Now, no, they are quite count. Me betting their becker.
Okay.
But on my question is say, call, my question is say, master. Now, no, as I'm not me bisano is my father. Okay, and why so many things they against him banner why they woman no. And for me, for instance, I'm Tihano. That time when I dream my father no hono. And yes, I'm K20 say me person me bisa say. Like they say my bed take his party when it's like the cause effect na ye can was no. They say oh no what cause that. And I mean so my planning effect na me de man no. But me who say say na my bed take party we no. Deɛ mepɛ sɛ mede bɛyɛ no no menkɔ so mfa nyɛ no anaasɛ sɛ mengyae mehu sɛ ɔyɛ akwadaa nti memforget.
So, my champuma, na mini heavy now be some question, but I think say per what you are saying on Matthias here that. First of all, me person me bisa a question. Say ya chere wa hanu mu say woni o papa mu nyina mu ye baako. O teminka.
Yeah, me too.
But what aha. But so o ti ase so no papa nyina mu ye baako.
Yeah.
It is here say me ka se fase kan na fa twa on sa odi betwa.
Debbie.
Oh, me bisa a question. Udi betwa.
Debbie, me fincha.
And I think so you have your answer already.
No, but me pese that the cause and effect.
O pese ye cancer bi ma okokoye bibi. O pese ye nka de be boa na nkonkoye. Answer na media ma on.
Wo papa to aduane ma wodi ana wan to aduane am wan leader. Everything is an experience oh. Be obapa. Even only be maybe bobra na mu si dan du baby. E na opagya mu pagya dan ni nyina si ho no mo na owie o kan wo si abonten. E na ode oba foforo ba ho kra na still you are part of it. A experience. Just nyasa ade no ntiase wo mu se bibia your experience. It doesn't affect you as a soul. No? Soul level assembly ye can wa hand. So pick identity dia. Untimi moving kwa wanim da. The part what say as udin na udi kra no. Untimi kwa wanim da wa brabon because still uti ade na etwemu no. But who say everything is right now. Bibia is here no. It is the making ne nanu na hia na lesson abema ne dia ma on. Next time when you are moving na you know what to do. Unhia obi kwa na wa advice ni pa na. Unim the obeka won say am I won feel comfortable say now yes ade no mpo what you say because you can experience everything who bet me experience bibia inti mesrawo ja wo papa no onwe ni girl and anya papa man nchele no no so go through an experience ono so go through an experience so on be can share with intia obi experience ne de why if I just move on
even pokra ade bia oye bia no whatever so the year when so here outside whatever he did you know and now about who you are today. So what you say senkenyo na wanye wan take that wanye that experience na ka ba na nka wunyina no musa sa question we say unfa we konkoye na sa unfa konkoye no me pa to make
Oba Pania woman say, oh, yeah, Bahano, we came here for a reason. Now, there's something called cycle breakers. Or more, I did be air twice for lifetime. Now, for all the breaking cycle. No. Okay. And can who send your from with this is not the first time. And the cycle has been there. So, so it's time for you to break that cycle. And in your better with him, say fire ni bino, do away with it. Now the opposite from your heart. Start from your wakumono. Do the opposite of that so that you break that cycle. Okay. So when you are thinking now, you think beyond this lifetime. It's something that has been happening. A bloodline. It has been happening. And you are dreaming about with him a possibility. And it keeps going and coming. So this lifetime, so that is why you are here. And break that cycle with positive response. What you say? So however you want to respond, if it's negative, please break that cycle from that bloodline. Into managing positive, not what you're thinking. Until always think beyond this lifestyle. This lifetime here, your woman says, yeah, think beyond it. Go back to the past. Why is this happening? So what I say? So it's something you've been passing through. Your father too has been going through that cycle. So when you started speaking, that's what I got. Until this is the time for you to break the cycle. Until you're dream be an opposite of that. Then you come to an end of that cycle. So what I say? If not, the next lifetime, the same thing will happen until you break the cycle. So these are generational cycle breakers. So let us say maybe.
Miss Midas.
And the question now will be saying, a comma will be the question will be saying, Mom will be definitely was I dream with you.
And a dream. So the question will be saying, the pastor will say a comma will be everybody around you or everything you see around you is teaching you something. Facade show team. It teach you, baby. Either positively or negatively, you are still learning from it. That's why we say everything is an experience. And you know, say a year would there, say anya would there, it can be actual. And you know, say or the year when I know that. Then net is a reset the audio coin and your own so there. No, that's how did the fry you a cost any to and you know, who's yadi a count positive or negative, you are still learning from it.
Yeah, and tell me, say, so because on first can try to hold the big channel. So when you say, would you be your whenever or ya, the enemy find you be? Yeah. Barons. Bajodini mi boniye.
Hello.
And I am
Baroness.
Baroness.
Hello. Yes.
Okay. Sorry then.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my goddess. Me pacho. Me pese. Hello.
Pacho Kasayitio.
Yes, we can hear you.
Me who the essence of the power animal. The power animal no. Me pese me who like what is the essence of the power animal? Mpacho mat
power animal hanum say.
But what we say with the practices now you call TikTok na concerning the higher self power
Baroness,
animal.
Mami can't say binchro. Pamucho, Mami make this correction na said the beya into a beba wa hanus. Pamucho wa TikTok honum no ye find say evangelism na ye wo honum. Me putting it that way. Evangelism na ye. Nti de obekwa akwati wo honum no. Pacho eno no unya nsua ye. because right now we a beginner. Unya nsuai. Eti no, mamumfa eno ho emba hanum say because yes I say you want to be ahead of yourself. Pamucho somati anti so the obeti honum we just tie bi keke. But the esua wa hanum say no, ahana kasankasa ne class no. E honum nye class. E ho ye evangelist ye kan sempa ni gu abonten. Eti no, saa nneɛma no nyinaa no power anymore or whatever it is no ɛyɛ nneɛma ɛyɛ ahead a wobɛba abɛyɛ wonya nyɛɛyɛ pamokyɛw ɛkɔma obi biara eti no we can do without those questions no na yɛn focus wɔ nneɛma a yɛsua wɔ hanom si anaasɛ other questions bi a wopɛ sɛ wobisa no ɛne mmom no ɛbɛboa nti mesrɛ wɔ a power anymore or whatever it is no yɛmfa nto nkyɛn for now.
Driver no abusuafo ya sra mo TikTok sɛ ne waka no montie mai ana mentimi wura kumam ana higher self me pacho ɛha wo school yɛde wo bɛfam kakran nti munya abotre mai why enti evangelism ne de no de wonya na aka hɔ a yɛba ha ne ya follow ne yɛyɛ no wa ha why sɛ ne boss aka no yɛsra mo yɛ pacho why
all right.
You can't say you be able to have and now you're back on 11. See a patch up.
Any mobile doors no, no munya butre. It's all about being patient. Munya agwani about fie na upia kwa uko na upra. Asante. Mr. Asante. Hey, wado.
Wabra.
Mr. Udum the camera, the man.
Oh. And you know anyway. Mommy Kate.
Yes, I'm a part of me do me to me ho am say hidden so about why.
You patch your mate. Yeah, Mama Kate Kasa.
I'm sorry for me to be there. Teachers ring line, you will be there platform.
Yeah, Joso.
Now, close the door. Go out, I'm talking now. Close the door and go. It's like I did rather kind of my fear ideas to see because something happened last Friday and to me both and to me like me say me ego me na a boof and to me friend me catcher a goddess ama me science and me buy so no kasa no ama
something happened last Friday and kasa me tea and the network is
yeah, because there was a questioner. I thought we are all told. When we are told we are in our consciousness, we are all the same. If you are conscious and unconscious, everything around us is conscious. So I don't see why all that this question now for dragging ordinance our monument to a war and monument to a boom. That was the questioner one the last person what that desire. In fact, a hammy, like me go no, I was really mad. But me ko a question then a man who say we're all the same. But he shouldn't have used that word because we are there and we are all conscious. If you are here and you have learned from conscious to a whole lot of things that we have learned in this platform and ego and so over the question you should ask about your grandfather or your home. You don't go to drag Lordness. Yeah, we are. Yeah, which is it's so abhorrent. I was really but I forget it because me by my birthday. Yeah.
Mr. Kate, I think said this issue what did the money address here? One country and I was saying the other platform is some part of why are you doing that? Because my message and my reply.
Me buy and my who say I didn't know much there, like my who will be so a better question concerning like that. And I make a mini and I feel because me know what kasa. Me know what kasa ma and I in a free move. But my second question is say.
Because of this, please try. Your breathing exercise. You tell yourself you actually want to silence your ego. Okay, you need to calm down. We are a family. What Kamakatro said, this is not you. It's your full self, it's your ego. So be betimia can seminar a betimia how. To that extent that then you have a problem. That is work. That is why you are here. So calm down. Now fachen and any pani ye address it. So why are you coming back to repeat it here? As I didn't was on how. Please calm down. Why? When you are correct, many work can want them to want to see Ampato. Simon the audio. Mean to me, ya, me for where they are my boss, it an impany for near fro. Now ya can't you wakuma better with you. So when we address an issue, and you are not okay, please don't bring it back here. So what you say?
I'm okay now. I'm okay.
Because
I'm very fine.
The Nema Tia boss, Itani great architect. Won't ever how, but Omono they are okay. We do that to each other. So I told you, sir, Kawakuma to him. Okay, just give me an audio. So Niaoka and the you're not found company for him. Don't bring issues back here because we are nothing. At the end of the day, we are Srimnio, we are Dayo, you are me, I'm you. And the end, we are not sure that Kasana officer were offended. There is nothing wrong. One were offended. So what is it? Please calm down. We are not going anywhere. Nobody is going anywhere. Nobody is somebody. We are all going down. 6 feet. So what I say? Into somehow Sunday addressing that you are not getting it. Please. Go within yourself. Talk to yourself. Not bra from Nanyoka no or your wa. Also, China go bet me a kebiamana aha obi. But I say, we are nothing. Obian yo being a ceremony and obing ye a santini, young and I a bako. Next time, don't do that.
I'm sorry. But my second question was it's all right. Let's Mobin continue. I think the other question has been answered already.
No. Mami Kate to us busa question.
Okay. The other question was like if there will be a like obi kase obaya ade atrial. Now maybe wajene like you put your energy in that. Now you say, I'm supposed to obey me, maybe that's a start. As we know what the whole platform, we know what journey. Can you like over to me anya energy there over to me abolish idea?
Monitor
like that abolish like over to me
so we reverse it back.
Over invest the back.
Yes, it's possible to be able to do that. But I never will mean no. A nema ye betchere mo whilst we are learning no. Why? Ye betchere mo. Nina bibia ye possible. Why?
Okay. But the last question is like unkwala ya woman. Ebi wo ho mo ye very very stubborn ban. Ebi see you cool. What can we do? Na yam brad the omo aso ya especially me man omo aso de fa.
But you can woman semana. Nina, I think say enyo omo nko any problem no nso so ka ho bi, but you don't worry. As time goes on, Nina ye bechere. You a bibia beto ni kwa so. Why? Okay, me that's it. Ebusafo, I think say mom yen hold one kakra na me nka simbi ni ento aso. I don't know, now I wasn't here and I don't know what happened here in the class now. Mommy FN saying kids, as some of the kind is here na. I mean say baby something went on here, but one thing I make say I didn't like how I thought now about baby a question, but later me tea and baby a coffee fire me who say ubi Etienne and Naso kakra. Even so be Etienne and Naso pokra na maybe ubi be can say me wa no ma I nyene de. Abusanfo, I think you started class and ubi be cancer as no be so be or ebufo ho issue. Ena ye enchechire mu kakran sa ma ne beti eno ma bi ase ye chechire mu chire no na sefo, which is fine. Mr. Moa, so I don't even know what to say, but the momo obi an calming yourself down. Why? Mama ain't calming yourself down na. And your man ye no. At some point, you know, ubia beti bibia ase. The meka no. Because me my shocking me pokra anyway. Efia.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, mommy. Good evening.
Gotcha. Yeah, but my question is there. What's a you know as a soul for an experience? And say well as a soul for an experience. I make them because may have experience be about cause and effect. Not all my life, you know, no my dream there you were special people or what as somewhere you one. But I'm making water.
Yeah, meti. I am infantino yan wom kakrai because
say all my life, you know. Now I was thinking that we have special people as somewhere you one. And see now master be any day. Say me who be a you're disabled and I be the me who not me pay emotion because me feel that like mind you know. And to get to a point na me insan. But no shama dream them inti. O shama dream there you walk in special people who are summer or your to one. I didn't know that it can happen to anyone. And see now me call like me wanna me get the type of me slow, but then me pay them in your show. Me and see me insane more way no na me ba why disabled then start a courier 3 ne say 3 back way 4. That is when me realize it say and yet you need special people as some Ottoman. One, here is the case with the teachings in my better today, causes and effects, right? Or yeah, I mean, I'm not find I mean, I'm not say. But here is the case, so my son attends the as a son, we are here. Each and everyone is here for an experience. And see, does it mean that Mobano? I mean, I'm not cause and effect. Now, who caused them? And not there. Or you obey as over having the experience. On yani mum na moko say. Me pocho only my first question.
Question ba ku pen na yebisa no. Next time na the fufraba. Why?
You Mate. Okay, important. One shot.
All right. For me, Mama is oh.
Me bacho.
Okay.
Me wahano mo. Na me hwe obusia fo kakra nti ama asem no kan na obisa se ne ba no wa wo obi a oyare.
Me bacho. Me kan bi me repeat.
Oh, senka me bobo so senka no a na nka wa.
No.
Wa wo obi a ne se twa no sa no. Akara na ne ba so be having experience and also no na okosiri obi no
Then now in my mind, now I was thinking that we have special people like somewhere you to one.
Yeah, don't worry. Otherwise, yes,
it's all part of it. Okay. Also person be experience it, sir. And sometimes so no say form na you fumu no ye creative body na so na ye ababet name. Sometimes ya na nyoma bi wo ho a entimi amfa ye wo e form na form ye. It doesn't mean say onye okra ensesa hwe wo ne ho eye bibi kakra bi na change wo ne ho me pacho atemase.
Yeah.
Inti eno no enye cause so person dey share cause and effect wa na na so na akore into wa cause. And on also about is the same thing, but enye bibia na dey be share cause and effect. What you say? But no matter whatever, adie bi ACB and we call something no. One bibia ankoka papa enje but what you say? One korea anka won for me e makra no so nye den So for I say what form me body in quad or crab the babet name. But there are sometimes and you maybe wa no ma you sending for me from so timiba and from so timiba akora na wo form no wo uye fun mu no etimi si obi wo akora onye motimi quotation ma affect akora ni nyina is part of it ka ni nyina ka agro ne ho nti ma yemfa bibia say ni say esi ni sa enyoma na as nkofo ye nkofo bi wo so mu di hia ani wo nkofo ni nyina ka ho. It's all part of the experience nti kakra me person me kan no me da say oba anyima
okay that's it. Before question here no mako nti no next week na the fufura ba sa o ban so a summarize no enkotwe mu nye ne tintintin dia sapei.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Well, my question is very simple. About the thought.
Okay.
What change say thought, you know? Say about Timwa, it's like a bit negative. Now, you who say thought, now you one case out there. To me, be foul team. Now, I just read some conscious book be about this counteract. Say be as a thought about in the negative. You use positive words to encounter it. So I want to ask, say, if you say, who do away with negative thought, near mission or sanity. Say, if someone encounter with positive thoughts, send a negative going to me and ye jumana say, review of what SSA or yet account.
Okay, first of all, Mr. Maybe a question. How do you know say BB a negative?
Okay, Abia and Yadia will per se. I think any experience our person will experience it.
So you are talking about experience, and as you are talking about thoughts, and as you are talking about negative, like make it clear.
Abia also thoughts, you know, your two ways. Abia your thought much and say thoughts, you know, your thought Abia say about Timwa, ebe fraction Tim Abia say one person will experience here. It's like a new concept of the argument, echoso. And I say, oh, person will experience, you need to put in more energy. Send a baby to my yejuma.
Yes, but they didn't say negative and I say positive.
Right? Oh, okay, make a negative, but
yeah, that's what maybe I'll say. How do you know say something is negative?
Oh, okay. Say in classical word, no. You say baby biara awo no ompeno negative. Pneumonia wo pe yes.
Yeah, okay. Matthias, yeah, the whole kind of Matthias here. The whole kind of Matthias here. The name person me chire ni na ni say. First of all, if something is negative to you, it doesn't mean say negative to me. About you, they make Matthias here. So first of nothing is BBA no no ma eye papa na say BB so no ma eye boni. They all work together. So what I say, everything is already in balance. So if something is, if thoughts be bad with rima, na say who say a negative, that is you. It is your experience. You have to give it meaning. So what I say, to me, no, I won't see it say a positive and I say a negative. It is up to me for me to decide so whether I will go ahead and do it and I say I won't do it.
Okay.
If you go and pick knife, say we all know knife. Say okofa knife, can knife do something on its own? Say woman wan fanye bibia.
Debbie.
Exactly. So the knife, you know, is not dangerous, but the person holding it, nipa na would be actually. And Obama knife and ababaye dangerous. But so they make what I say.
I
hope you say my answer on question.
Patron, inti na mpese me hu say ebia se na waka no ebia se wakofa knife no na about him say fetch obi na ebia wo mpese wo de betwe obi a it's like wo betumi encounter we say oh there be me the knife no kwakos maybe since abro be na medi instead of say me be kwakwe obi no e ba na sa thought na about him say kwakwe obi no it's like a befi ho and I say be I say o san ye bribi e ka ho bio.
No, that internet make before say. On say right now our hanum say no. We are teaching you say me ye wo so ye me. So why would you let thought be ba with himself as a can bra be wo me? Because say what make us fa wo ho fa ngo na me boa. Why would you let now the baby woman? Because I am same as you. They won't find your honor. Any can say what they me. But they make what I say. Okay.
Okay. Better say so.
Armstrong. Armstrong.
On mute. Yeah, I feel I'm back. The patch of about the incident. About the incident, BBA. The patch of my question is, but may anybody?
Patch of BBA back lay.
The patch of a experience in the minya and I'm a better me bisa question. A year last Monday, and me meditation me and I can say, boss, which let us say, me come heart muna, me start here na o ma me build me house wall kwa na me pa ho de ko because na me nti enti me wi meditation mu na me da ho na yes ma da atwa but me call me house me fi na ma do din ni me ko ya na ko hu se oba bi wo ho na oba no wo fi ho no so no previous be 15 years ago na me ta so de hu sa ni pa na oba bi o te car nice car mu ni ade na me ne na me ye chiche no mama nkupo ba firi wo me hu bi nti hu no wo no oba ye look ka akura no fika no no o te me ba no but me fe ni skin color na ash color wo fe na e shine but color no te to fe ma no e na o se ni kuro ni me ba ni nti akura no start so o chere me no ma nti in fact yi ni kura na I think bisa no more questions na oyɛ sɛ ɔkɔ ɔbɛsen aba but ɔflashe ne sɛ ɔkɔ no na ayɛ sɛ ne down ayɛ te sɛ salmon no nso m'ani gye salmon ho paa nti ɛflashe wɔ ni so te sɛ ne down ayɛ te sɛ salmon no tiri wɔ kora menyɛ salmon no kora bio nti m'ani teeɛ no mesan tra sɛ mɛsen akɔ nti mesan kɔɔ mu no metraeɛ a ba mantimi ansa na anya but na ayɛ te sɛ sɛneɛ yɛka no ayɛ sɛ m'adwene mu no mete sɛ ayɛ sɛ obi bisabisa me question te sɛ ɔno a ne voice no bisa na ma ansa no saa ɛna ɔka kyerɛ me sɛ ɔbɛsen aba bio ama bi in fact mesɔreɛ no m'adwene ho a na mese no ɔyɛ sɛ mebisa question yi sɛ ɛno saa no ɛyɛ deɛ anaasɛ ade nti na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtumi yɛ saa mente ɔno ase ne question no no.
Okay, Sika.
Yeah, Dream.
Yeah, but you're asking a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think maybe I can't ever have say experience any dreams. Who now we the best interpreter of that experience and dream no. Say ye per se yes I the ma wa just say ye kum ye could dream no as experience no munya yi no. Na ye hwɛ sɛ the condition no si tie no pɛpɛɛpɛ me ko gyina hɔ na me hu sɛ the ade no si tie kwan ya fa so no nipa no di nkɔmmɔ kwan ya nipa no fa so ba ye ne ansa na matimi ama exact what it is ɛno no yenye because of what the saa hye nipa a wonsua de nti ɛno no yenye nti the experience bi a okombia no ye ma wankasa when unya interpretation of that experience no like either we go back to the dream no or experience no back na wasa akɔhwɛ na wankasa wanya de opɛ sɛ onya no sɛ yɛka biribi a ɛyɛ na yɛ why biribi kakra bi na de afa ho de akyerɛ sɛ wokasa na wo sɛ na wotaa so saa ɔbaa no ho da yɛ 15 years ago wote ase ana afei wokɔ build the house bi wɔ Astra ana ɔbaa no de ne ba ba hɔ no yes there is a connection between wo and saa ɔbaa no either your para self or your past or your future no saa deɛ no ɛwɔ hɔ there is a connection between wo ne saa nipa no ntɛm either your parallel self or your past life, your wife somewhere. No, there is a connection be ɛwɔ hɔ ɛma wo ne saa no. And man you nya hankwa ne nipa atena yɛtenatena places bebree ansa na yɛ no ba ha. So yɛn no mu bebree ɛwɔ kunu foforɔ ɛwɔ baabi. Yɛn no mu bebree ɛwɔ yere foforɔ ɛwɔ mma foforɔ ɛwɔ abusua foforɔ ɛwɔ another realm, another planet, another galaxy. It's all possible because we are so nya hankwa ne yɛte nya hankwa ne nipa aba. Yɛkyina fa galaxy mu bebree nti saa nneɛma no wɔ hɔ no ma wobɛtumi aso ho daeɛ anya ho biribi. Either your past life no atwa mu no, yes, anaasɛ your parallel self bi na enya that experience no, wobɛtumi anya that experience no on your own. But either it's a past or future, present, that one I can't sit down here and tell you say a future anaasɛ yɛsɛ anaasɛ your parallel self nti no to twe no anaasɛ ɛho hia. But all kasa mu nyinaa there is a connection between wo ne saa ɔbaa no. So either say past life na your wife anaasɛ your parallel self ana wo visit yɛ na akɔhu saa deɛ no. So all I can say is once you have the vivid, you remember the dream very well. No, at the last point of your sleeping, at the last point, on solon kodunso biem, on for telephone biem. At the last point na obabedano, ube have that yinina on your memory. Ube who say ubasunda no ube jump into the dream again. And now no, it's going to be a lucid. I wait manya that opportunity na busa. Mame, what's me yoba? Me yirini, anasa me beni, den, obeka chiro. Krano, o papa ne me, kwambe so na afa papa ne me. Ubetima hu sa na emani nyina in the same dream no. So kakra meka no.
Yeah, okay. So kakra Mr. Mekan, I think say enye Mr. Armstrong nkwa na ya na otaibisa this sort of questions. But the Mekan mo be at said the be we won't go back and forth on such questions. Right now, no, you are learning. So what you say, you are a beginner. You are yet to know a lot of things, how to do things on your own. So when you have such experience, it is better say you just enjoy them. Enjoy. So when you have this experience, or you can do one thing a year better. Write where you experience not down. And as I didn't have to say, what you say no tro to honum. You drew the dream teachings na si ye chira ubetime you see that teachings no eda kwa akote ase because so ubeka o dream chira me a sebe menye the akoy wo church dream wo bible mintimi church mu exact e ma won tie ase se de be ya otherwise minimum de me pe na me kan chira se tie ase say na tie. So it was your own experience. You have to know it yourself, but I can't mimi church munchero ema nenye pepepe ema it obia entimi entrene de ento honum na ye dream level na ye be kire na wankasa wakwa akote wadias and sometimes no nye bibia na e was say what you say sometimes you just have to enjoy the experience and let it go. Okay, that's it. Mr. Asante Ejare.
Hello.
Pacho Mitonka.
Hello. Good evening, teachers.
Good evening.
I'm watching my church here. You may this year, dear Baco, personally to him. And he said, yeah, you have yes, you know. Obedi like incident here, Papa can ye a young phobia experience ne awonya no from other angle back. Now my it look like some of us feel like we are lacking behind now going to the heart. In fact, if you don't know anything of the heart in this platform, until they are no experience, the man I say yeah, kids, yes, we are better. Your force is what you have been experiencing, young shepherd doing is then I got a scan on. You bit mistake it to whatever that you are learning here concerning the topics I are treating now. That's one. And my issue is concerning the mind. Almost a mind, any brain. I say you should wear interchangeably. Say, Obi can brain as some crana. Now the mind that your family mind as some now can. And the young show, yes, Yabra boy, not until recently, grab. You say, who can mind that a brain is so. Who can I don't know, a brain is so. And my question is, but sister say mind you on your brain, we on your truth, you on your yakuma. Out of this, may not thought to be an answer, may dream be one. How do I know say this one is coming from these three parts of sections here? One most briefly actually. Now she to answer that say silence, not going to tell me no. Now the best one I see it now and the boy brown and only out of three and only the
Yeah, Matthias here.
okay.
Okay, first of all, question I would kind before no, I answer the question I will be says here. Asama will be says here, you drew. Yenchre, you drew on your child, why?
Okay.
Okay. So get me back to the now okay before no. Ebusan for like I said before no. I don't even know where Mukwati has space in it and all these things. I don't know who been teaching it or whatever. But has space or whatever it is. This is a hanone class, Right now, I feel like to know yourself, who you are, whatever. All the teachings now we have to stick to those teachings. We have to remain in that limit, So when we come here, we are asking questions. We should remain in that level, that limit, So that they are confuse the rest of the class, Because basa feel say we are living behind, and I see a chere bimo and maybe we back doors na ye ma me kan chere omo wa say we don't want that to happen. Intimate mo I need you more. Could me inside that means I am muma stick it to if anything teachings na you teach you say no yen chere has space. So I'm hoping say from today no yen kasa I don't want to hear any about the hard space anymore. Mr. Mwa, muma stick it today. Mrs. Amokoti or TikTok one my it should remain there. It is fine. You can join the TikTok or whatever. You can join it and have more teachings there. Listen to them and enjoy. But it should remain there. When we come here in class, we should stick to what the class say. Okay, let's move on. Tofik.
Yeah, let me on my camera.
You can have a relationship with that person.
Hey, Goddess, Mpacho, check your mic, na. Teo kasa yeti wa.
Yeah. So that we'll talk later.
Yeah, Tofik kasa.
Yeah, so for me, it's about an experience too that I wanted to ask because I've been confused.
Yeah, Goddess, let me
it.
say, mic no check na the okasa be ebe
So-
mu wa hasi. Okay. Yeah, Tofik, let's carry on.
Yeah. My own is about an experience that I've been having, which I wanted to ask to know because it has put me in a confused state. The last time I think I asked a question and then about some of the experiences that I had. And then the answers that I got was that everybody is getting a communication differently. Some would feel, some would hear, some would see in a dream, there are some animals that also give us some kind of signs. I don't know if I get that right though, but because when I was telling my story, I said normally when I see these birds that like Africans or Ghanaians say it's associated to wizards and witches. Anytime they come closer, they come to give me messages, especially when they come and they start crying or crowing. They would, or chirping, they give me a sign. And the next thing you see that somebody's dead. So last 2 weeks, these birds came again. I was sitting under a shed and then I saw them on a tree. close to my house. And then they were actually, this time around, they were not chirping, and then they left. So I was just trying to figure out what could it be. So I went into, I don't know if it's the heart space or the mind. I just went and I started trying to ask questions. What could this be? And I wasn't getting really a concrete answer. So fast forward, after that display, the next thing I saw was that I slept, and then I dreamt that a lot of people died. A lot of people died, and then it has to do with the family where I come from. And they were even doing a mass, to the extent that they have to do a mass burial for them. So when they were doing the mass burial, I went to stand there, and then there were two particular family members. One was standing, and the other one was already put in the grave. So the other one was also put to join him. And they told me that these ones, they will reincarnate again. That was what I was told. It's like somebody was standing by my side telling me that these two would reincarnate again because they are not done with what they were supposed to do. So I got confused. So fast forward, I said I didn't understand, because the way we were told that if you have a dream or if you have an experience or if you have a vision and you don't understand, you can always go back, especially if it is dream, you can go back to ask again to find out what really, so that you can get this. So I said I wanted to find the explanation, which was 2 days ago. I said, what could be the explanation? And the next thing I saw was that somebody came to me, it's like my house, and then dropped a casket. So when it was a small boy, when he dropped the casket, I was like, I asked him, I said, do you want to destroy my market? I started chasing him. I chased him till he got to his house. So when I got to his house, I told him to go and pick that casket back. So his mother came out. So when his mother came out, I was crying, and I was like, he came to drop a casket in front of my house, and I don't want that casket. He should take it away. So in the course of talking and then trying to resolve the issue, I think the mother requested for some certain things from me, which I gave. So when I gave, then I left. But when I was going this time around, I didn't get home. I rather passed somewhere. I went somewhere else, and then I met somebody that I groomed, like somebody that I mentored, because I used to mentor people. One of the people that I mentored who is currently in Europe. So I met her, and then we started having a conversation. So I didn't know how I found myself there. And I want to bring back a very important note. In the first one, where I said there was a mass burial in the family, my late brother, my other brother, died 2 years ago. So he, in that dream, when we were standing, he came and said, let's go. So he was like, let's go. After the burial was done, he now like, let's go. So I followed him, but when we were walking, I don't know what happened. Like, I didn't see him again. So I became very confused. That is why I wanted to go back, but then this was what I also saw. So I just want to know what really it is, because I am really confused about it.
Okay. Like I said before, let me repeat it again. You see, me who say me kind of pokra. So anyway, the whole thing is, what we see, what you just narrated. No, we haven't even gotten there, right? And you are looking for explanations, and at the same time you said you don't know what you do. You don't know. So if you went to your heart space, or you went to here, you went to there. Like I said before, we are now learning. You are now learning about all these planes. Still, now you haven't even gotten to know yourself really well. The source no crowd. I think I was saying I see, but you want to go to the high space. You want to go and do this. You want to go and do that. Like whatever we are teaching, a step by step. It's a step. It is a tool. You understand? It is a tool that you have to understand. You understand? Oh, you see that right now you have gotten to that you what dream, but yen can't dream pokra before we do that dream level. Yen drew home pokra. You understand? So what will you need? What tools will you need to be able to understand all these things? You don't have them yet. You see, one thing the other class na ye can't say. You don't be doing things that yen can't channel. Don't ben find man share and be doing things that nobody yen can't say, because definitely who could take any step be say something comes up where will you? I'm not talking about if anything Tofik what's no. In general, me making. If you do anything a yen can't say, then you have consequences are definitely boy didn't say me call class we no catch them say me say. But yen so yen can't say kokoye bibia. That's why I make can debia say we should stick to the limits now ye no. We should remain in that level. In that level, no, see a chiro BB, I can say blue circle. You know what is blue circle. You know what the blue circle does. You know what is concentration, and I say you know what the teachings now show on unim the meaning. So oh ye BB now, you know where to go your left and right, or you know how to go about it. But say o jump could see before say yes, you have space. You say uko TV, you want to practice it, not say uko we before fra. Like that moment, me ba me madao. Me me boa. Uko frɛ boss it and so no so ba maybe I will difficult be baby. Institute so nam baby any business and as if for like one over babejo. So remain in that limit now, ye the amount. Now find twitwa for the meantime because o jampo o fiti preko pe epo sia emoja ne beba mesremo a eni diem. So Tofik, to your question now will be like we said before, you had a dream. Whatever your experience now having, I can't explain it for you. It is your own experience. But what will make you understand, we haven't gotten there yet. So what I will advise and Bema say, you can write it down. When we got there or when we get there, definitely you will go into it and understand it on your own. What am I saying?
Yes, I'm but make
I don't know if I can.
Why?
Okay.
Sometimes yeah, na fear ne program and same baby ya na ya tete no. Ano bi wo so ani dream no. Or have a dream pade chi anensi. It sometimes yeah na person figure some things out. Kakra meka say na dream akan bebre. The dream is your dream. O say o hwe na dream no. On say dream, who sorry if dream mo a e feeling. Wotimi nya feeling be say dream we are menya e de mani je ho. Wotimi nya feeling be say dream we are menya e de mani je ho. The thing ni tie nyina say when you dream and you don't like it, right now you don't know how to change the dream. And can answer what's not say. Now as a son, if you don't like it, just tell yourself say dream we are ma having masitano this and this say empaboa na da ha e na hu wo dream ni mu a. Just see yourself so akɔfa mpaboa no wɔ ha asan de akɔ akɔto hɔ wotena ase a with your imagination no wuni sɛ mpaboa na da ha ɛna mempe fa mpaboa no free hɔ fa kɔto hɔ ɛno ano no that's all the part of what I say. Tofik ananya sa Tofik what you here?
Yeah, so yeah, I understand exactly what you said. What you said about the fact that for some of us, me for instance, anytime I have a dream, if it takes like the height, like the longest is normally 3 weeks, and you see the thing happening. The last time when I brought the same issue on here, Boss Ita now told me that I said that is why if you have a dream, if you can go back to it, then to find out what really it is. So for me, like you said, that fear that
also you vibrate on that dream.
Yes.
Also you must show into American. It's a feeling.
Yes.
That's a when
Exactly.
Say when you dream, not say a casket in the other two fear. Just sit down, do your breathing exercise. Imagine you going back in a dream. Say a casket in one more be able so more kukuru. Every aqua. That's all. You don't want it. Me part what must say. The thing because yen to me you say with the same emotions now we use na we use that thing say what you free who say you are jumping in your house everything is okay. That's all. Me part what must say.
Right.
Because saying the dreams we bad but the dream no one hour meaning because just tell yourself I don't want this. If you want it, so I just tell yourself this is what I want. And now sometimes, okay, let me see what will happen. Okay. It's all part of the experience. But what am I saying? Okay. Medasi Chesa.
Okay, Miss Medas. Thank you, Tofik.
All right.
King.
Hey, Debbie, Mr. Santi, sorry that. It's just okay, Mr.
At this point,
Mr.
you be funny later.
Vanessa, so bad, King.
All right, King, carry on.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hi.
Cool. Mine is a simple question. Like, like everything that we've learned from the beginning from physical to the mental states, right? I had an experience yesterday, so I just want to ask: is someone's state of consciousness, or how they think? Can you sense their energy based on how they think or their state of consciousness? Because the experience that I had yesterday was a bit weird. Because I was talking to a friend I was trying to catch up with. She was telling me about stuff that she's going through, like she was stressed, depressed, and all of that. I was trying to calm her down, but she didn't. I don't know. She didn't understand. I was trying to say she needs to believe in herself and start saying positive things, and then she's saying all sort of things. But at that time, when I was talking to her, we were going into that conversation. I started feeling some type of way. I wasn't frustrated or anything. I felt this sort of energy, like
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
understand.
like.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. So, yeah, I understand exactly. That's why we kept on saying, we are all connected. You understand? So whatever
Yeah.
someone is thinking or feeling, because feeling, okay, yeah, let me put it that way. Feeling, definitely you can attract. So there are some people, we call them energy suckers. You understand? They can. I had something like that. One day after work, I had a friend that I have been talking to for some time now, and all of a sudden she pop up and asked me to come home and let's have a dinner. After my point me dimrika kiki me pe ho pre de mu ase makonya accident. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, these people know they are there. I'm not saying say your friend came to harm you or wanted to do something bad to you, but per your question that you are asking, yes, it is possible for you to attract Ubini energy, and you start feeling the same way, or you be feeling weird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, how you were feeling, so it is possible. You don't
Okay.
have to. You don't really have to listen to what he or she was saying before you can attract all these energies. But you can be at distance and still feel it. It depends on
Yeah.
how connected you are to the person.
Oh yeah, she's an old
Understand?
friend. Like, it's just one of them ones. We're just trying to catch up. And then what she
Yeah.
was telling me, like, and I was thinking, nah, like she's been through a lot. And I was saying to myself, I was trying to make her stay positive and try and think about positive things. But like at that time, I started feeling weird, and I was thinking, wait, what's going on? So after the whole call, like I sat down and I was like, nah, like, and I started doing my breathing exercise before I went to bed. So that breathing exercise. But this morning I'm calm already, but I was thinking about it. It's like, nah, this is weird because it's like whatever we've learned throughout all this lessons. Because I was thinking like, so is it because of a state of consciousness? That's why I'm really, really like, because of what I know right now and
Yeah.
how she's thinking. It's like I can sense
Yes.
the energy that she's in a dark place.
Yes. That exactly how it is. Because when she was explaining it, you got immersed. You were immersed into the conversation that she was having with you. You
Yeah.
understand? So when you dip yourself into such situations, you start feeling it more than her. You understand? So that's
Okay.
how it is. It is not anything bad. But I'm glad that you did your breathing exercise just to calm yourself down.
But
Otherwise,
that
it
was
could have,
weird.
you could have, like a bit
Weird.
how the whole day you will start feeling some way. Be say like how, like why? Because you were
Yeah.
to attract that energy, You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Instead of you
Yeah.
being able to, if anything, just give her some sort of advice, then everything is okay. You end up immerging yourself into the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So yeah, it
Yeah.
is possible. It
All right,
is
that's
very
crazy.
possible.
That's crazy,
Dream.
Yeah, yes, mommy.
Mame fa kakra nka ho.
Okay.
What is happening is, I know your friend said, "Obi a empath." No, when you are empath, you are able to absorb people's energy, sense people's energy and their thoughts and everything. So moving forward, we will be teaching you how to protect your energetic shield so that you stop absorbing people's energy. Because empath, that's how we are. We have that ability to sense. So right now, we have not taught it. And I wouldn't want to confuse anybody here. Okay? So later we can talk about it and you will know how to protect yourself when you are having such encounters. So what am I saying?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad I had that experience though. It was actually weird, but it's just I know it's experience as well, but
Oh
it's just
yeah,
weird.
yeah. It is not. It's not
Yeah,
anything bad because going forward, you will need it. You will
Yeah.
need all these sort of abilities to be able to. You can even do it
yeah,
at a distance. You can sense someone going through something, and you would love to help that person and all that. It is not anything bad. So
exactly.
don't worry.
All right, no
We'll teach
problem.
you how to protect your energetic field. Why?
Yeah, I can't wait. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay. Bright.
Hello. Yeah, my greetings to everyone, to teachers and all the family. My question is concerning the state of consciousness. I want to ask that is it permanently created for souls to fall in and fall out, and answer is already exists on this earth.
Hey.
Please repeat your question again.
My question is, your state of consciousness. Before coming to this platform, now no different understanding, and it said, we beat me up falling into the state of being a thief. Not the person, no, yeah, I said, only we are there, and I said being a thief, and the person can, with time, the person get out. Now, see, they are when you may be now or yeah, and now visa. My understanding is a state of consciousness created for the souls to experience, so you can fall into the other and just enjoy. Say, yeah, I can fall into a state of being a humanizer. Now, see, I experience it, then I get to maybe I do time, I don't enjoy doing it anymore. Then I fall into a different state. And my question is it permanently created? Because what I learned it here, I think that it's a little bit different kakra, say the explanation I'm there, man, me actually must say the same thing, but maybe maybe understanding before no na a different kakra. So
Okay,
so
but
much me person as here.
yeah, but some most state of consciousness was say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why you want different explanation.
Yeah, Chesa. Obi ana eho no. Ete na drink kakra.
Yeah, but Mama Esther, me person me TBB as again because the question, like it sound a little bit because my state of consciousness wahano.
Yeah.
And I also see one so idea about state of consciousness is you thinking say maybe so be a weird, will be a conformance so weird, yeah. Na say later, no, na so I don't hold man see.
Obezo say, meaning say na memeti ase fa no say. Obezo say as so no, you can say experience. Everything here is uba experience. Is it good? And yes, an person is it good? Say, person be our experiences or be
Is this a state of consciousness? No, a fix. Remember, it's already existing in creation. But then,
everything is here for you.
Yeah.
Everything is here for you. Anything that you want to experience, via no, sena ya na a identity keke, and our person will experience. It doesn't affect the soul. And it is open so you're cron for I will open so unu via I will open so open my will the open so we be our but don't forget any can we cause everything be a free eye effect in the band so in our but level I the air can say we are talking about you are everything. You are everything. And you can say it's like na I was in Canberra for into my dear. No. Right now, no about Betty as here so you have the power and I say you have the audacity to change the settings. So akwenya so be change settings na say bibia ye wodia, bibia ye wodia. Why do you want to be a thief? Why do you want to experience that thing? Because when you say thief, no, experiential there, but you know the cost behind it. If you want to go through that course, say you bet you the type you bet show and I better prison there. That's one day but why do you want to experience that one? You're okay. Anything that you want to experience, experience because it doesn't affect the soul. It's about the body. If you are okay with it, they're making me a canon. Thank you.
Yeah. So
okay. In that case, my friend say individual be experience be a nipa no problem bi mo problem bi mo say be na worry enko yi anase bibi sa na then I see say the person is suffering but then I see say the person maybe the person is in a state of is in a physical state. He don't know how to pray and me find say why fix in a physical state but then ebia my bomb pie and I say I do some technique and I say I try to put the person into a different state whereby the person will be enjoying in his marriage. And on the side, ebia me afa ama wanya awarepa enjoy in a different state and I say in a different marriage. Into another side, moving from physical state back, if I say mental state and I say astral state of consciousness.
Maybe still physical na so be the problem beto ebrew na o to me helping now in free situation ni wan say still obesa face fufuro so benya knowledge ya wo nye ya asisi ya na bi a woda na wada what you say aha ubenya nti ase wo nyoma bi mu say nyoma ni nyina akra na enye se ne e portray ni ho no enye sa na tie it's not real eno na from another stage now wo kan no say a married issue na unya na wodi kwato obi anim na solve ma wa foforo ba eno so besan akọ foforo ba eno so besan akọ because unya nyanti ase no unya nyanti ase no say you are not all those things but it's any man who go through nyina is just an experience but what am I say
Matthias.
Yeah. So Bright, don't classify it as a consciousness. So what I say me chi bike na say me ja kuchi motor and no nye consciousness. But they make what I say.
Oh, can say experience. I know your experience, but
experience, okay.
So what I say because what you are saying, I feel Matthias here. Yeah. So we don't call it as consciousness, any state of consciousness.
Okay. Okay.
Any state of consciousness that
State of yeah. It's any part so far as there. So far as we knowledge,
it doesn't change anything. Any consciousness that is not state of consciousness.
Okay.
Experience. We're moving from one experience to another, and when we call it as experience, and what have it.
Okay.
So what I say, but any state of consciousness. Okay. That's it. Okay. Mr. Asante, I hope and I feel that when he's what to tell. Yeah, so we need Okonyane na the guardian angel ne Konyane na. Hey, I'm so sad the BMU.
Yeah, try them twice.
Mr. Asante way. Hey, and then Mr. Antis, when you the bow. All right, and then
Me patrol me now.
Hey,
It's really living right.
Me patrol me
are
now.
you? Okay,
Hello,
okay.
me patrol me now. Na nkrofo frɛ me sim na me ya night nti mankɔ adwuma no wɔkɛse ne bi frɛ me sim na ama me pro freelance
Okay.
so.
Basho Mate.
Nti si a obi na sa frɛ me sim ama abasa me pa chop pa mo fa nkyɛn.
Okay, inyeshi, yenti way.
Hello.
Basho ma yeti wo.
Yo, we there. Ma'am, good evening.
Yeah, Joso.
Penny for any abusian na.
Basho kasa yeti wo.
Ma'am, good evening.
Basho ya jisu.
Pastor na me hwa some kamla we there. Any dim kasa sremu amadaruma. Be kasar manofo na mo de ache me na mani gi nkyerɛkyerɛ no na da bia me kɔso so send toto aye protest di mamo sɛ adwuma na mo yɛ no. Eja me ta ma so me kasa bi die na mu ma da me nya kwanya we no de me kan ne sɛ mu nyame no nhira mo no onyam kɛse no mo ho ban infra kodi ase nyina so san sɛ dwuma die na adi. Because wo Europe ni die yetimo ase pa because from TikTok live na mo besa ko WhatsApp no give for na mo besa beba chese me hu mitimi kasa nti wo kra me am timi dwuno se nti wo ye de kra da wo ye de didi cause ahomache na bi mo so because ko hwa kutie architect Musa no se ai na si fu kra na me am dwuno me sai dwuno mo ho edia me ka nyina ne se mu nyame no onyam kase no mo ho ban na afi so yenso so a yenso ewe Europe no ye de beto yakoma so se ebi efiri ba no yesi wanya ammonia no wanya mame masafo urade yenso yenwene no ho kitwa bi enso a me de ne nko ane ade a medwene mo ho papa 24/7 medwene mo ho papa me de ene ne ade a da bia me monitor platform na me ba class a de manya afiri mu ne experience obi wo se nkatamani a me hu hwe usu hu hwe o sana wo de wadwene na yo wadwene sa so na be ya ma so hu no hwe because unu hwe no ka hu se enka wo free platform so da enka wo san se wada je enso data emfa ma so etimi srem minu yanom se me kasa na ntwa yi aram de ache me ya ba se yesua de no yem free emu na teachers no omo bre kasa nko akra no in fact ukra ya check hwe wan kasa kra no se be u fie na wo kasa wa check hwe omo free ma ba omo free through TV Juno Sam's boss cry.
Mr. Santi.
There's a time Janamasi.
Mr. Santi, don't worry. Don't worry.
Yamama Sama when you say, I can't say, in Kunashe, any energy na mistress say, Mumunya Menoncoso protect him on a Muncoso church. Addition need you made in a mudino. I know that. Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's it. Yentuaso. Akushika.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Pacho, camera lebu.
Okay, a moment.
Pacho,
good evening.
Good evening. Pamucho mo maka no monso mo camera and then the wine one farmer. Hey, I know the 80 min ya honu mu baby.
Pacho Michobia.
Ejoso.
I keep it. Hey, sorry. Do you chase that?
Yes,
the only strict teacher amongst all our teachers.
So I say.
What's my
Pacho mate.
Me Pacho, my question is saying, the mental state of consciousness, no. Was the mental plane, any mental plane addiction, no, Bobra. I hope I'm saying it well. Are they like sharing mental state? Excuse me, please.
Okay.
Much sharing the mental plane. Into mental plane, you know, since I say, the causal state of consciousness. Into the mental state of consciousness, so no. I say it's about the mental plane. Is that right? Okay. Sa nature them person me who say mental plane no. Just like a plane for information and knowledge. And entities wo at the appropriate time, and as the knowledge advances no. Ubetimi akọ gather knowledge and information and I say just mental consciousness depend stationed there. I say machine business see how ne was say you know figure out information. Tell me question.
Okay. If I say Sikaway.
Nana Mako, so Sesika nice.
Hey, Chairman, I am Nami who know.
Yeah, me too. Me look at Korea by that you. Very ample.
Hey, Asamu. All right. Nana Bajo, any question?
No, say, you know, mental plane, no. Hey, baby, machine BCC, now say, no, that's a mental plane. It's part of a plane of existence where information is, where we get, where thoughts are.
Okay.
And we are all connected to it. It's not only one person there. Menkwan and me wonim di entina knowledge bebano na knowledge krona na ebia me kan wasem na so kan wasem na so de so hwa sometimes we no be din koma idea ni drop it ya nipa o kan so me kra de ba mi timan no.
Yeah.
So where do you think all of you are getting that knowledge from? It's in a mental plane. You are all connected to it.
Okay.
But you only connected
I yet to say electricity. Obiati me connected energy from, right?
I said database.
Okay.
Sanity.
Okay.
But
it's
in the form of waves and other energy.
Waves.
And you say, you know what to say? It's we now I can know about to machine in the baby. That's not how it is.
Okay. Like I said, honey, but are there entities there almost see to no consciousness? Nana.
Entities of baby, but almost baby, almost dead now, almost agent on almost
pretty.
Okay, yeah, no must say no. When we are able to advance in our consciousness, no. Person obeba et bioma obetimi akwakotina ho.
And look at the yes, beyond the family ya not me tuning in.
Ubetimi access.
Now awareness and a Hong Kong and want to be piano, a Hong Kong. So it's not like say ebia me wa kwansa. It is said the you and make or heaven, you know. For instance, on the Christopher you want to for heaven, Debbie. That's not it, because you are pure energy. You can tune in at any time, and everything is already simultaneous. Like me who say, a tata to say Jane onion. The way it's tata, so no, that is how it is. So you can uncover it.
Right. Must be me patch me das.
Aku person what's na mental plane.
As a businesswoman
Me
for
ya
the business idea.
it's a luchi.
Then you are still in the mind though. Why don't you want to operate direct from the source, Ankasa? Your consciousness, Ankasa. Na still our person would grow our dreaming.
So is it wrong? Oh my goodness.
There's
I
nothing
see.
wrong.
Mama Esther be enka udo mu ko achiri. Hold on mu nya nru ho.
Wait, yo, Mate. Betray. Menacing.
Hey, asemo. Don't worry, baby. I person who could be our betimi akọ. Why? Don't worry. Experience na bia na ye have it intino. The opposite we be our betimi. All right. I like the fact say you see how akushika bibi sa ne question. Ade na ye na numu no nam.
So Japan no.
I buy what the den. Oh.
Mr. Pepra.
Hey, Vanessa, when you Mr. Pepra.
Hey. Say Pepra ka ho.
That's Mr.
Hey, sorry, Mama facha me why Mr. Man no kokot na nso ye mrei.
Oh, boko. This is Pamto me church amo.
Ye jo so mami.
Me dear no na ye cause of infect no be I say last week na was say me busa but me and be 2 weeks ni akronfo call if me fie wo Ghana ekowie a enema wo ho na ye boy me husband amane no oye so emotional but me kasa chere ni say enye hwe onya bibia menka yɛte ase no yɛwɔ nkwa yɛwɔ bibia nti no mɔmfa n'adwen nkɔ hɔ tu mepatɔ metumi wo sɛ menka
kasa
nti no tu ne fo sɛ mɔmfa ne emotional nkɔ so because no wayɛ so down bɛɛ no yɛka kyerɛ ne no mamfele hwee anyɛ me hwee nti ɔyɛ no meka ɔsɛ me na ɛnyɛ me ya then na me na me so me ye o me mu nti no mama na ha me enti na me send thought ma nipa ko no a obe fie ho no obeye stade no because security fence wall na bi wo so ti nipa ni timi ekọ fie ho ko sisa ne me nkofo ho man ti sande na me ma thought say enema no wo de ababefa bet on famra ti me ya na me ka kire me husband on ti ase. It's bad 3 days in normal friends say police I'm reporting the police are from say grofobia say obi niema bi cars bi etisi baby ntino ye mra ne enko say ye de na na nti ye koye no omo koye ne na tese eye no ana omo di bi ko bet na eye enti na me pese me busa say man fam emotion antact ekire no eni ti na enkrofo ni timi eja car ne niema na say me anything na ma yetimi hu niema ni bi afensu no me sai catch me ho say na me pese me hu ne course nti omutimi refie ho a omanhu because security alarm ne was so it na me catch me say me pese me hu adekodi a ema omutimi ekọ fie ho a omodo omonsa eka ya embro alarm no na me setting intention owo me mu na me se me pese me hu enti me da na me dream say o man so like alarm no o man so
o man activate no
o man anything na microphone no coach enti me na me busa me nua ne say that day na comfort no eba ho no alarm no o mo so ya na enti ho no be ka kire me say ye no cray because I'm sorry and then me feel no kohwe na tese o man so enti na me be say me hu say no the way me fa de no anything na man ne ma no ebi eka ye nsa na na
yeah
okay your friend adibiatin say enche mbesua boss che on friend no the loss of reverse effort and it's all person unya ade a unya set say me be say minya air. Just leave it as it is. Men for what men yet too aggressive or so. Oh, me pese minya we yum pese minya we now you know say what dream was so gidi sa I thought that a basa a chance na aba. Just set it going and leave it. I think the boss better as you guys move forward. And you know, send you see here now. First of all, who say okay, it's all part of experience. It is a simple. You want holding obi a wum obi a ye and ye man ye ya ne pay and so sini ye na ye wo ho na and so sini any pay wo fi ho no. I know ye one of the things that oh yeah. And you know, you are not really attached to Niaman or Mefaye. That is one point. Number two, who started say who you sue and knowledge kakra wo ha. E dia send their moms the mom fam na bibi. Ampa we ye and so no e bia uji tum say menya send this mom family na ampa de beba. Sa gidie na wo de chiri say de beba no. And also one of the year between and the man etimi jan wo. And remember, as a son, you are all knowing. And until na bibi besia, most of the time, subconscious no communicate. We intention, you also better no certain intentions there. So who you see, and pam what me call back going that this is what actually happened. In the form of a dream, a presentation, and I say in the form of another experience, and I say a projection. Yeah, I have to this a dream. No, it's me the trail. And you know what me are combining all this knowledge. You know when you know now what me dia, I'm a DS in nursing. I can't make no. And you know just as I did 2 years, and you be beyond the 2 years after or so. So for Mr. the IC and your bumper, man, so Diana, I can maybe Pamena, I just a waki kame. So for this, I thought that one cast out snazzy, boss of Taka just be creative. At the end of bar, one cast use to creativity with the knowledge, experience. Now, was all kind Yamabuma, was a wire. Because you are all knowing and you are all powerful. Akramekan, a very good with a practical experience. Why are they? Yeah, that's it.
It will be a special. It will be why are dear pa say why see you know why with me yeah why are dear pa kakra me dey count. Thank you.
Yeah. Dream what Denka.
Yeah, goddess Kasa. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
network
but
is
hold on, Nyabutre, why? Goddess Kasa.
And so no problem with the network, you know.
Yeah, some okay. So one thing I make catch Mama Venisa say, you see, on say I like how or remaining calm to understand and analyze the situation, you know. You see what we are learning here no. And you be who be out understand a knowledge. So what I say once I will be knowledge, you know, with everything situation there you know how to go about it. So what I say, you see, on say, oh yeah, dear no, and ye be special, biana, like what you then say, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. And oh yeah, no, so no, I can't that, and I did grana, as now, what pressure, but then I me cry, meaning say, Befana, say, uncle, ye, one not so kind, and one know we. You couldn't enter as about on when my dear away. That even now, and this animal, a resource wing in our brain. One mamma frese, tita ita, and now a confab we are men, I mean, end day. I'll come to be that time ye are dough. That time ye are dying and chrome. On what a kid a matter no into her hands. On our year and idea. So what I say, I don't know a understanding. So once yes, you trust me, away. Special be a magic bisha baby. Be in where baby are. Be is in you. You have the right to be able to take your own hands, your one in your hands. It's Miss Montia de Nase. Na Mumfansa Mumfamu. Nice one, Mama Benisa.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm best and ye.
Mpamoto ye time na so ye fa nipa tu we asa. Boating. Mosusu mo
Abusanfo, good
amudi
evening,
rough
good
works
evening.
one say me chimu ahun.
Evening, oh, Mr. Boateng.
Kakra me pese me kan say boss chair say ade bi ho a yen ya ne ye cause and effect yen ya ne ye ne yasan benya ho nsunsun so. Na I think say na me ni obi ekoye business bi na ade na anye ye na yesu asa de me san tana say go back say me dwendwen ho ahwe say ade no me ye mfomso bi wo baabi enti na ma ade no anye yie ana na mbehu say dedi kan me ni obi the same business na ana sika no is about 7,000 euros na eno no ankoye nti me free ho na me san jump to another one. Na me try say behu say this time around sika eko mu say is about 10,000. Na me started from the first one to the second one. Me behu say mistake na me yeah wo first one ni mu na no. Eno an ne san be repeat ne ho the second one. Ama eno nso so ankoye. Now said na before na ade no eham say me sika akokam ne ade no. I think say no mabete no mabese so now in having been though say once I me alive there any day I can still work for another thing. Na as I say mabete ade bi say okay fine me na mako sana say bia manye proper investigation na sade na timi abam. Until now no sisi me sika no so akoka ho. Eze say me and my cost no I should forget it and move forward. And I say me wo kwan bi wo ha metimi afa so aje me sika no ana because they tell me say
forget emotions ka ho ubo ultimate forget it.
No. Don't say and you say emotions ka ho search but don't say sometimes adibo ho na say isia you can say to yourself so okay meet me manako then I'll be free then ma go me way because the first one nipa ni tua bi na kabi and almost 2 to 3 years ma so the last time my friend can say they can me they channel on fa ana no matcha ho achiri and this second one no
German
na me be say is it a way say e kwan bi ho I can still collect my money and because say sometimes brocha has say no there was some a little business bi ho untimi fan ko police station
German Mr. Boateng
learn the lessons and just wait, that's all. The first one when she learn lessons no na acquire second one, so this time round no, take the lessons who we are die e wo mo we sika baba okay nti suamu ade that's all. Nti bi no is for you to pick some lessons. Into one pick lessons now the cycle continues. History will continue to repeat itself until lessons are learned. Nti say no so what suamu ade that's all. Relax and let's go. One sabeka. Why? Yeah, about picking lessons. So that's the most important thing. And yes, basically,
we cry we say if we any physical idea be a bit makasa ko magic you baby am scanner back we a physical matter yen facing wo physical enya wonko a yen nyina obi di bia ye bi pen whether 1 CD 10 CD 2 CD hwan ni nyina iska so what I say yen nyina ya bo amount for besia later mba betua na akwakoye no some way bi so what I say you see how you are talking right now you won't mean can't say emotion say nature. Say kawa jama naka nanka definitely you won't bring it here. So what you say?
No. Na me pese me bisa say.
Nimo guys was jamming ako.
Em say
that
rent
was
masio.
so Jamanica.
First one is the other. Second one is the other.
One no way manaka.
Second one the
other.
Second one dey na me pese me che ne say. Who say yesua dey say cost and effect. It's na pese me kana ye nyina ti ase say adebo wa beka so ebia me no we were di me sika and but ebia obetan sa dwene akọ deep yie no na baby wo ho na mfomso bi wo ho a wo ye wo.
Yeah. That's what I said.
No ntie ma sa de ne tim ye den. It happen here.
Yeah.
So if anything, I say Mr. Boateng, Pastor nipa no udi adenema nipa how long we need?
Okay, I think that the project we started almost 1.5 years, yeah.
1.5 years ni and sikana kemu no.
Yeah, sikana kamu and before the beginning there, since me fan say the results adena nye was the April yeah. And adena you who say anye and na me because it's a lot of money. But me tmas na bedwene ho and I think say my friend through a normal years and my friend my dad no ono so ade as ha me make ho asema the way ono so ka asem no class it so ono dey ha no and the whole thing is say now no my release and my who say me na manya no my year ana it happen here. What I said, whether I get it back or I lose it, not me. Okay, to learn something from it. Say me be free to say me come any more abrabo no. Means I'm kushia.
Kila intuya upo ubeshia lesson free. And I make any before no. Yeah, 18 fans say kila intuya. So what I say.
Mr. Boateng,
killer in 20 no
yes, Mr. Boateng, Mr. Boateng, within you know, who feel Sikano, unsabetimiaka. Do you get that feeling? So unsabetimiaka. That's the most
me
important.
what that enough feeling say Sikana means sabetimiaka, but bia na bia.
Men for bad, yeah,
I get that feeling.
And you relax. Why?
Yeah.
No what get you over and just relax. Now, no a friend say Usikana. When you start feeling in quad on Sabeka, so we see a dinner and only idea here. But what am I saying? Yeah, Bissau, here pa, just go within you. Very important. Men quite dreaming, yes, I say. Menya feeling in some Sabeka, but on say, but no, now we are quite dreaming. If I saw what I say, Nyasan to so necessity and when you are bound so. They see and repeating who be West Yadio Munsa Maquine money and repeat. But within you need only so on Sabekensicano. Now I relax and then you move on. About what I must say.
Okay. And my second question is say ebia wo pese obi adwuma na what na say I draw adwuma ne nhyehyɛ nyina to ho na all of a sudden wanya obi unu obi asusu bibi foforo ho acho no wajampo to another time lane ama sa wadwuma na nanka so bebie no wo ye ho nhyehyɛ ne nyina wantimi anye mfanse be mfie be nan nie. Is this still adwuma no in the realms no still adwuma no wo ho a obetimi asan jump to another that time lane ana say once I wantimi anye ne de eno ano no
stability via or home Saboting the opposite way via the home. Just ask yourself first before you move on. Why? Bisa one time anye mistake yeah because we be in sikwa senka ukoye way na anye na usa moving on. Ask yourself first bisa say are you ready? If I what him say don't just jump in. Ask yourself first. Ne who say sisi ade why convince say this is what I want to do. If I what him say very important.
Ana minu amamfa kakanka ho so ye na adwuma no o tro ho plan nyina to o hyehyɛ ho niema nyina and things might have changed since that time, 4 years ago. No. And if you want to go back to it, then yeah, my wife can say, and don't just jump on it or jump into it. Sit down, analyze it again, and do whatever you did previously. Then make sure say, bibia wuye biano, atoto esisito, wasa chemu bim, and sound wakum. I don't know, so what you say. Yes, if you are the wire that plan that and I know I say jumpy because of plan that it's not happen. Okay, it might not end well because of if your changes be about if you're profitable be all the analysis now you know we are that than you be necessary factor a near mark a current into it.
Okay.
Powerful.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
that's it.
Okay. Now me person make we Emma ubi na yeti and as adibia so anum say. See, of course, ye na kwan bi so no ye lose sika ewo bibi so. Whether ye kitwa na kese just money. So what you say. But the fact say nipa na a friend is o ma lose sika na say dia obi do can also tia. Na say nipa ni ntia ya. Opese o de chena it's fine or you still want it back. It is fine, no problem. But necessary say chinchina. I was saying nipa na oji usika no e phone no aho ne saba. So what you say you can get the money from elsewhere. Ni na ekusi honum na sebe Mr. Boatin esika ya olusu ye or say maybe in fact 1.5 year ago or whatever it is 17 year nkwadia. Definitely that year na etwemu no waye adwuma wasa oye adwuma yetia nika. So the pay now you are getting back no say sika na saba bishim. You understand? Sika na saba bishim. Or maybe as time goes on no, once moving on in life no, the money can come from someone else. Obi kura wetin ba be donate sika mpokra amount and na wetin masakwa ko business bi. Ubenya sika na free sa business name. Sika na eno na aba be shame no. But sometimes we don't want to understand because of say nipa na ye this kind of man no and feel no when they buy it. Ye when he say, oh, one from sika na ambre me back. So what you say? In other if sika no pokra nsa anya wo dia. Sika no pokra nsa anya money like ye betu sika wa anum say. So what you say? Enye na ye cheska but obey ne day. Senki yin na ye tiase in ewo sa kwan wi so a na nka be boa yen ewo benema bebre mama ye mfa bibia enchechechechire ho bebre me obi di meka wa entua but says kanu ensesa me life and enye hwe mame after all these years and scan me nya shim back. So what you say enfi ono no when they buy but me si me nya shim maybe scan free e buy it doesn't matter but important say says can me nya shim eno ni ade ehia me say free no when they buy say free no when they buy I am good to go. Simple and theater. Me nkwankwadwen ho na me fa me hye me mu say na wantia na me hu na me nkasa no ho na sefo. For that one it doesn't change anything. But that was just by the way. Agbesi.
Hello, good evening everyone and good evening to the teachers. Thank you for your teachings. Thank you for the good work you are doing for us and the knowledge you are imparting into us, and also the understanding we are getting is rare to get this knowledge for free. And I think it has been from the beginning that we should get it for free, but those people who took the lead were not able to restore this back to us early. So thank you so much. And I wanted to suggest something. Is it possible that questions and answer or questions should be timed so that everybody might get a chance to speak, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes for one person, so that we might not take too much on one person. That's a suggestion for me to. And just want to talk on behalf of our teachers, which I know you people are not requesting for that, but then my colleagues, I think we have to just follow what the teachers are saying. We should remain sticking to the topics that we are dealing. Because I think there's only one way that we have to get to know how our consciousness to work effectively for us is through the learning that we are learning. So we have to have our patience for our teachers to able to express themselves for us, not we probably giving them too much questions for it to answer. It might probably delay us, but then let's try and follow what they are saying, the instruction they are giving, and so that the knowledge that they want to give us should be what we should be eager to hear, not probably giving them more questions that might take us maybe longer time to achieve what we are here for. This is my plea. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Ubisi. That was a very nice submission. You see, that's what we all want, and that's what we have always been talking about, I think, since the beginning of the class, But we can all understand, they say, dealing with human being, it's some way be. It's kind of difficult. Someone will say, but about patience, that we have. But if you two, you are not helping us, and so, you see the thing, then it seems like we go back to the same level now. Say, like, we spend too much on asking questions, and then at the same time, we have to answer you back. You understand? But okay, on say, and you be no betty as yes, Inti no ebusianfo ye boa mo nso mo boa yen na ma class no enye interesting, because imagine say ye nipa 179 and wo platform no so asisi a senka obia kasa obabe obia ipeja na nsa na obia be bisa in fact say 2-3 questions at the same time. Do you think say omo maka na ebedru omo so you wait for all these 179 in answer na class in Yapon? We have just 2 hours to teach, and at the same time to answer questions and reply you. So at your saying for me, what agbesika yeah, it is a nice submission, but we don't want to time ubia, because like I said before, no, we need any panel daily. Dealing with human being, it is not easy, sir. If you amount 1 minute, trust me, we would that person would do all its best to exceed that 1 minute, So at this point, we don't really know how to go about it. We don't want to time ubibia until I say one kasa winim diemuno, and I say one kasa udiemuno. At least who say inipa ni edoso ne waha. Until say uba just make it short. Nenye fe nenye interesting so ma ubi. And so it mebisa ni die. So at ya say inti mesremo a we die. Mo nkasa mumfa enwe mo ho. Yem pese ebe timing will be a. So at ya say yem pe restrictions. Inti yesremo a mo so mboa ye na yeso yemboa mo. Na ha no class no enye interesting. Madam Ase. I think say Yapon your time na so
Well said.
Teachers for no mesremo say mo nice small and fast contribution as e bia. Where is ya man be mo na Yapon wa me pamcho mo go ahead.
Dream.
Yes,
Dream.
mommy. Yes, mommy.
When me pamacho made the apology say my colleague the teachers menya emergency be or now I have to attend to. I don't know whether you called me or you did not call me.
Oh, it's fine.
So
It's fine. Don't worry.
apology na me mamu me pamacho. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Queen, you have to mention why you're tired.
Okay.
You already say abusuafo yi na yabesua de anwumre yabetete nneɛma bi ase na ya adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ a yɛhyɛ ne nso paa yɛ identity yabesua adeɛ ɛho sɛ yɛyɛ souls na yɛbaa ha no yabɛfa spectacle bi yɛ a yɛfrɛ no body ɛna yɛhwɛ mu ne yɛde hwɛ aha nti na ɛwɔ hɔ a ne yɛtumi afiri mu ne yɛkɔdi yɛatene in yɛda ne yɛyi yɛne free spectacle wei so a ne yɛakɔhyɛ foforɔ ne yɛde soso daeɛ ne yɛnenam bi wɔ koraa wote odin na wokɔ ne nyinaa yɛ experiences a yɛnya nti madam Roma sɛ obi ka biribi na sɛ ɛtrigger nneɛma bi wɔ yɛn mu a most of the time no yɛ a na ɛkyerɛ yɛ adeɛ for instance so obi ɛkasa tia me van sɛ me and I'll can be business idea no shame to the extent say ama me na me my too emotional question I am me tell be some say a day ntina asem your kan ama akosto me say. Is there anything I was me learning? Is there anything I was me money me money let go? I mean let it go. And is there anything that I'm holding on to? Entini nyina ya adesua ina ye yenwu aduro ye yenwu aduma ye nyanduru baby ah. And this knowledge is huge, is big, is there forever. And yema bebre besisi se ne edika asua ne ade no mumma ye nyina de besi bia yemfa nya adesua yemfa na experience you can be dream can be ye nyina manfo agigi sika o mantua ebi makobia ye ebi madupi ye me ne ye kura de bebre kwa bebre ye ka ye kan ne ngeden kiampon azini esi ye nzata ne nyanya knowledge ni ebenya adesua we no de ese ne ye bibia ye ha ye ni sense amansama osama ne tamfu nsuo no ohwemu ye hwemu critical aha tini nyina ya ade a wo se ye de tua ye tua wofo ye kono ye knowledge ne meye se in a box say the first no na bia ye kwa sorry ana ye kona nanom ana ye wa ye so we ne ye gidi we ne gidi zunda bi expanding beyond the seekers consciousness expands beyond and bibia wo ye bia no sit down go inner understand whatever you are doing. Medemanu sin bosita kan se bi mi atoma koma so boss especially e wa kwantu mu. Say ye bibia say business bi ne bet oh business we koso ne dimirika we don't know what the business is we don't know how it works ye bi da ye hu investigation and what say dey say the scare ko ne the scare ko ne the scare ko obi ba yu sika free e bi atomi asa na mbesi ade tini nyina ye niema wo say ye hwe ye ma knowledge na yenya wa hano everything is one and there's no separation between spiritual and the physical body because without this physical body your soul cannot see through this physical plane so everything is one everything is part of it analyze it go inner from within be convinced before you take a step. So the bear I am going to make happiness is happiness every more practices. And I was a sending win, I was a year and sana. And the material made that some year to Punumukrana, merely start checking the Punumukrana to Kinkubia, because you might not know. Medas Midmanu Bessia, never be at us.
Okay, Medas Nana. Mama Esther. I think so. We're free in the phone. Goddess.
Yes, dear. Yeah, Pawana.
I knew.
I was here for you. The say thank you all for availing yourself to embark on this journey. Yes, easy, but no question, easy because yes, you are the area and I can't even but we encourage all of you, some money. And an idea in the day anymore. Kesepa, it's Abusia. Hey, lessons now you posted that an part of one cycle over. Into your best year, be no was yet tea, a bessy. Can be a ubeti be an obeti as here for. Sana knowledge in it. Into try to go over the lessons. Can be a wood here, no knowledge in the expanded. And now obeti as here different. What now could see the same thing, but obeti as here different. Sana yet, Timesramo. Don't get bored, don't get tired. Munsan go over lessons na mai. Na essential for question and answers. What your questions left free lessons no. Na ya build on that they acquire ni. Ya da mu nyina say ma mu nyina akwa ba. Ebusia. Ya kasa ne ya nkasa ya mpacho mu fa ncheye. I military man dream and the mini man. Eja bibia ne amu fa nche na mu ndia mu ne yanko so sa ya da mu nyina say ade panchi update via the battle platform. So thank you all. We love you all and we appreciate you.
Okay, that's it. Sika around.
No, the man telling me
I'm say be ochina obekọ adwuma ntino we free mu. All right. Enye gbe.
Okay.
Abusanfo ntino, yeah. Said there. Ye kai no sa pepe nti momboa ye na yesoso ye mboa mo. Why any die mu a e wo odokwan so. No hard feelings bia. Okay. Oma bye next week. Next week yes I be share. Oma bye.
Bye. Bye.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night.